The car's all loaded up. It is 4:13 in the morning here, just outside of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's time to head to Toylanta. Let's get on the road. We'll see you there.
We need dinosaur power now!
Felt a great disturbance in the force.
We have made it here to Duluth, Georgia at the Gas South Convention Center for Toylanta. And the cool thing is we're going to be here today, Saturday, as well as Sunday. As you can see, there's folks already kind of lined up behind me. Everybody's just getting in, getting tickets, and getting ready for this day. We're excited, man. This is a big show. This was a really big one for us last year. You know, we left really early, did the drive down. It took us about 4 hours to get down here with of course, a nice little Buc-ee's stop along the way. But we just wanted to say thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video. I hope you really like this content. It's going to be a really big day. This might be more than just a video, probably be a couple of videos here at Toylanta. So if you're new here, thanks for joining. Please subscribe and throw a like on the video. That really helps us out. We're a small channel trying to grow, and that's one of the #1 ways to do it. But anyway, so we're already lined up. We've got our lanyard for the day. Mr. Mid-10 Geek Matt is here with us as well. And he actually got VIPs working with Daniel and the Legacy of Nerd to cover some things for the convention. So he went ahead and is inside already. But here in just a few minutes, we're going to get let in and we can go start some toy hunting. So come along with us. All right, so here's a little shot just around the Gas South Arena. We're down in halls A and B. And basically last year we only had one of the halls here, so it was a little difficult to be able to you know, kind of move around. They put a lot of stuff in the upstairs. What's up? Hello. And this year they've got basically both halls. You can kind of see just looking through the doors down there, right? But it's going to be a lot of stuff, and they've still actually taken some of the things for the upstairs and basically still have spread all of this out. So we'll be able to go upstairs and still do some more hunting. But basically while we're down here in the main hall, we're gonna pretty much spend most of the day here. Our hotel is nearby. It's just, we're staying over at the courtyard, and it's just essentially just down the road here. So, but anyway, a little shot of just everybody waiting here in line, getting ready to go for the day. We're pumped. Hopefully you're pumped too if you're watching the video. So let's go find Lil Trippin. He's back here holding our spot in line. So we'll go find him and, well, just kind of wait it out at this point. We're headed inside. It is 10 o'clock right on the dot. And honestly, we weren't very far back in line. So we're pretty much like rolling right on in. Let's go. This is going to be such a good day. I'm excited, y'all. All right, everybody, welcome to Toylanta 2026. And right out of the gate, Big Bad Workshop is set up here in the front. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys real quick. I think it's probably over here. We've got the Tick, which I had this guy pre-ordered last year, and I cannot wait for him to come out on basically just to come out. And be released finally. It's supposed to be sometime this year. I just don't know exactly when it's supposed to be. But man, don't they look good? I love those. Were y'all Tick fans? If you were a Tick fan, like, comment below. Let me know you guys were a Tick fan. I mean, we could easily get lost in this. We're gonna go explore first, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna look at everything that we have. So here we go. Just let's just kind of keep the camera rolling, and we're just gonna start walking, and we'll see what all we see here. Marauder gun runners. Those are cool. That's pretty cool. Look at these. Dude, these are sick. These are good looking figures. If you guys liked Army Men when you were younger, then yeah, you're gonna love that. That's dope. That's awesome. All right, y'all. So be ready to be overwhelmed. Last year at this con, I was just completely overwhelmed the entire time. There's a few folks I gotta find here and track down. So we got Red Shadows here. Oh, these are cool. Let's walk around. It's really bright out here. I might end up having to throw my filter on real quick just to make sure that we can get good video quality for everybody. So let's just start stepping. I already see Marvel Legends. I know Lil Trippin, he's all about that. He's gonna be all over the place back here. Okay, so the back area back here is where all of the celebrities and the guests are gonna come to get their autographs. So just a quick peek back here in this area. I don't want to make anybody angry for coming back here and filming, but yeah, basically that whole backside back there. We've got Steve Cardenas, a couple of folks from Power Rangers here. But like I said, we're just gonna go do kind of a walkthrough. Just maybe leave the camera rolling here and see kind of what we come across. I'm already seeing a lot of nice Power Ranger stuff, which is great. We got Cosmic Legion over here, Savage Crucibles. I see some Ninja Turtle stuff, which we'll make our way back to at some point. So before this place just gets too packed up, it's probably best for us just to go ahead and get a walkthrough. I had a feeling I would see these guys here. Already $50 on him, man. That's crazy. Glad I got it when I did. But they have a pretty decent selection here of some DC Multiverse. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of these. I see some Mafex stuff over here. These are great. We've got Wolverine. We've got Storm, Psylocke. These are cool figures. Down here, it looks like we've got a Cable. Nope, Cyclops. Sorry, lied. Weapon X. That's Cyclops, of course. Monkey D. Luffy, or Luffy, however you guys like to say it. I don't know. Everybody says it a little bit differently. But yeah, anyway, getting a little distracted. I don't want to dive in and go digging too much just yet. We will get there. And I'll show you guys everything along the way that we find. We're just kind of getting lay of the land and the walkthrough of everything. Glad to see that we have comic books here. It's kind of what started all of this, right? Oh wow, that's cool. Got some battle bikes up here. Yeah, this is gonna be a really good weekend. Now I don't know everybody that, as far as like the different vendors or groups that are here. I know Toy Federation's here, Toy Department's here. There's so many that's here today, and we'll try to get some time with everybody if we can. Ooh, there's a lot of Marvel Legends back here. Dude, I'm not even gonna see a Little Trippin at all today. Like I genuinely won't see him at all. He's gonna be digging all day. Man, I'm loving all the Power Ranger stuff though. Buy, sell, trade, 21 Collectibles. This is the vendor here. And man, look how much Power Ranger stuff these guys have. They have a ton of Power Ranger stuff. Got a lot of loose items down here on the bottom. I would love to find a crane head, like a crane head for the Ninja Megazord that I have. That's pretty much what's missing at this point is really just that. Ooh, they got the Cat 2-pack over here. Oh, $150? No way. Is it really worth that much anymore? $150? I mean, I guess so. It's really the only way you can get them. Looks like you've got the 2-pack here with Zordon and Alpha. It's another good one. And then Lord Draken Evo 3. Another really good one. I don't know, guys. This is it's going to be difficult. Yeah, there's the head that I need right there. I'm not going to take the head off of theirs, don't worry. But they have a lot of complete Zords here, or mostly complete Zords, especially from a lot of the early era, of the Power Rangers. So I just saw Matt, Toy Addicts, walking through here. I'm sure he's coming through and just kind of shooting everything. Best time to come in and do it's before everybody else is already out. And anything, dude, this caught my eye. This Super 7, the Lair tank, Cat's Lair. Wow, comes in 2 boxes, box 1, box 2. Yeah, that's huge. I love that. That's really nice. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of exploring here. Hopefully, while we're out and about. We got a chrome. There we go. Got the robotic, chromed out Footbot. That's sweet. Love it. Oh, dude, $2,800 on a sealed Channel 6 news van. That is gnarly. That's gnarly. So gnarly. That's pretty cool. Sergeant Graves. The Harbinger of Doom. Steamboat Willie. I like those. Actually, I like that the Steamboat Willie property kind of came up so that really anybody can take advantage of it. So, there we go. Grindhouse Toys. That's a great one. All right, so let's kind of keep moving. So far, I see everything from vintage to rare to classic. Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot. I see some NECA stuff. Caught my eye over there. You guys know I'm gonna have to put this camera down at some point. I'm gonna go like heads first into all of these booths. I mean, so much stuff. I love it. This makes my heart feel good, y'all. Excuse me. We got Cryptoids over here. Just listen to these guys on the way down. This is awesome. Cryptoids. Of course, we have Craig and I think a few of the others from the group is here. Let's go see what all we got back here. Oh, here's Bull Airs. That's awesome. I have to go say hi to Tom. I see Dub over there. Dub's in the house. Yeah, check out the Bull Airs, you guys. We're gonna have so much B-roll here today. It's gonna be unreal. I mean, obviously this is just like a long, uncut look, walking around the show floor while you actually still can before it gets a little too wild out here. I mean, basically you have to get into every single one of these booths. We got Dub, we got Seth over there. We'll come back and say hi to some of those guys. This is crazy. I mean, it's like every booth, y'all. Love it. Okay, I can safely say that I haven't gone this way at all just yet. And I got to keep my eyes peeled because, you guys, there's a lot of Ninja Turtles here. And, you know, I got to take some Ninja Turtle stuff home. So, I mean, that's the whole point. All right, so we had Ranger Stop booth here. We had to go over and talk to our pal Mikey, and who's here helping a customer at the moment. Mike's great. Of course, he ran Ranger Stop Orlando and Atlanta, which, of course, now Brett, who runs this show, is the one who is running the Atlanta Ranger Stop show now, and Mikey is just doing Orlando. Great guys, both of them, so it's like, you know, you can't go wrong with either one of them, and definitely always like supporting them the best that I can. We got Toy Federation over here. Toy Federation always brings a lot of good stuff, so don't know if you guys, you know, check them out on YouTube. This is basically like the best reality TV that you're gonna get. Oh wow, they even have the latest wave here of the Legends. Got the full wave. Little shot for you guys there. X23 seems to be moving out pretty quick. Kind of figure Blade would be the first one to go, but yeah, X23 is 2 left at least out of these. So, but it's the first time I've actually seen those in person so far. I've not really gotten out and done much hunting. I do want to go over here. I know that Toy Federation and Toy Department generally keep a lot of really good supply for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. So I just don't know what they brought with them this time to the con. But we'll go dig. Like I said, not time to dig yet. We're just walking, kind of getting the lay of the land, checking everything out. So this is basically like the main of the show floor. Obviously, it's a lot bigger than before, but they still have a lot of stuff that is going to be upstairs. So we'll have to leave the main convention hall. We'll have to head upstairs going forward, and yeah, and get a little lunch at some point. We'll get there on it. Second Chance Toys. He does a lot of filming as well. Of course, we just passed Toy Addicts. So I mean, that's pretty much the basic walkthrough of the ground level here. So I'm gonna take a minute and just kind of look around and see if we find anything, and what I do find, I will show you for sure. Oh, no way. Jabba's Toy Palace is set up down here. This is great. I'll have to send this to Neil. When I walked past this booth earlier, I told you Lil Trippin would probably be here and have a heyday. And sure enough, yeah, He's here going through every one of the Marvel Legends, which I can't blame him. There's so many good ones here. You know, matter of fact, they had the Doctor Doom. Oh, somebody might have already grabbed him or snagged him or moved him. I don't know. Look, he might already be gone. That sucker's going to be so hard to find. He should have picked that one up. Either that or the other guy we were just talking to grabbed it. But I can't really pick all these up yet because, well, I've already made a purchase today. That happened really quickly. But you know, you see something that you like, you see something you want. Man, I've just learned just to grab it. You know, I've got budget for this, so why not? You know, just go ahead and pick her up, take her. You got some more blockies here. These are really popular this year, which hard not to be popular, I guess. Let's go.
Collector's Classic Corner. Come over here and check. We have been in business 30 years. See this over here? We got Dukes of Hazzard. We have Safubi from Mark Nagata, who actually made the big kaiju for Pacific Rim. JT2 is actually his protege also. Here you have some more items over here. These right here are the dinosaurs that are hardly ever able to be seen. These are 4 out of 6.
Those are awesome. I've never heard of these. What are these?
Right. And then you got Gatchaman, Ninja Science Team. That is Korean.
These are cool.
2. Devilman.
These are interesting.
And look at the big Shogun Warrior Robotech.
Oh, that looks great.
Everything over here is classic, not like anybody else.
No, these are very unique, man. So what's the story behind, like, are a lot of these imports or just...
Some of them are imports from China, like all of the Shogun stuff is
some nice
imports.
knockoffs,
Yep,
you
and
know,
then
good
those
bootlegs.
from Robotech. The only bootleg that I have is this one big bootleg from China from 1991. That's an Optimus Prime
I see
bootleg.
that. That's cool.
Yes.
Was it Transforms?
Transforms.
Instead
That's
of
it.
Transformers.
And it's upside down.
Oh, that's great. That's fun.
Got an Optimus.
like that
This is
Megatron.
nice. This is an Optimus Prime Transformer pin from China. Okay.
That is wild.
With a Transformer watch over here.
Hang on, wait. Here's another one. Soundwave.
Soundwave. This is a cassette man before he became.
Pull that out. Will you pull that out?
I sure
This is
will
too
pull
good.
it out. Look
Okay.
at that.
Look at.
Cassette man. This is before, and then this is the cassette. Micro cassette robot Jaguar.
Oh my god.
In an actual cassette.
And it even comes with like headphones in there too.
Yes.
I wonder if it would actually play a cassette.
It wouldn't. It don't. But
No.
that was just the thing.
That's cool, dude. This is sick. Oh, this is awesome. So, Collector's Classic Corner, guys. Right here.
Classic Corner. That's right.
So yeah, if you're going to be down at Toylanta or any toy store or, you know, conventions, anything like that around here, dude, you got to check it out. You got to check them out.
Even look at the Beatles, dog.
I was just looking at some of these Beatles rock and roll music.
Store displayed from 1976.
That's crazy.
So everybody that loves good real music know the Beatles are it.
Yeah, of course.
And then you got the Brewmeister German Girl.
Say Polly Girl.
St. Pauli Girl, authentic with.
Oh, I was gonna say with.
Yes.
Wow.
I got that from Germany.
I like the eclectic collection, and of course,
eclectic. That's Tally.
a tally.
Tally when he's high. Tally's when he's happy.
All right, that was really cool. I hope you guys like that. Really nice. But Batman Begins, buddy. Batman.
But I want the like dark.
You want the actual like Dark Knight Batman. I gotcha. I mean, might be a harder one to find, but that's a pretty good one. Batman Begins, Batman. That's good.
The one that goes in this
And did you see if they have any?
I looked through there.
Oh, there you go. All right, Lil Trippin's got his first purchase of the day. All right, show me what you got. Oh, cool. Thanks, dude. I like it. Honest man. I appreciate it. I forgot my change, which isn't anything new. Ginger Kid Collectibles, Lil Trippin here picked up his very first figure of the day. These guys are located in Athens, Georgia, so not too far away. And, well, what'd you get, man?
I got.
Let's pull them out.
Fantastic
Retro Doctor Doom. This is a much needed piece in the collection. That's going to look great in the case. So let's hop out of the way real quick and I'll show you guys what I got here. All right, we had to pull out of the way here real quick. We're gonna have Lil Trippin show you guys what I picked up for me. And I'm hoping maybe we'll come across the other ones here. Hold it just a little bit so it doesn't glare. Yeah, guys, that's right. For all those haters out there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie 3, finally got some figures for it. Honestly, y'all, I grew up on this. I love it. I know people have their opinions about the third movie, but I mean, let's be real. There's no cooler like suit or get up than these samurais suits, especially when you add the masks on them. They're perfect in my opinion. So good job, NECA.
I have a big box. We bought this one. Had like some broken pieces down in the crevices and
Well, I
stuff.
was even thinking like the 2012 Turtles, right? So
2012, yeah.
like a rooftop, or you know, I've got the movie line. You know, it's like there's a lot to do. All right, we're here at Bama Freddy's, and yeah, I got to show you guys before all of the really good dioramas get taken. I need to show them to you. So
all the dioramas are really good.
they're all great, man. You've done a great job. Matter of fact, this is a lot bigger in person than I thought it was, than it looks in the video.
Yeah, you say 22 inches, and everyone assumes, but it's pretty large.
It is large. It's nice. It's really good, man. You do great with your paintwork. So let's let's look through here real quick and let's see kind of what is this? Oh yeah, that's a good one for Dragon Ball.
Because like have like someone on top, someone on bottom glass.
And look, you remember this scene in the movie? They're getting ready to leave and head.
I like maybe get a table, have them eating food.
Oh, we got the Bert and Ernie over there. Yeah, it scales great with the NECA, like 7-inch lines. And then of course you got the like the rooftop Batman over here, which I've seen that set up with like Shredder and a couple other things too.
Have them like fire.
So these are awesome. And then of course you got like the broken Wall Street scene. And these are good. And then you just got like the brick side wall, like the castle set up. I like the one with the chair up there too.
Yeah. This one's cool too.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, see, even like this is good down here, where you've got kind of like the warehouse look.
That looks like
Or,
maybe like
oh, there we go. How about that one?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one. I might have to pick that
This one is cool.
Pick that one up. I like that one too. You can fit more on that one.
Yeah.
For sure. Or even this one up here.
Oh yeah, have more of them.
And it'd be good for like setting up for photography.
We're going for like symbiote Spider-Man. Like, have you ever seen those?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's
Yeah,
like-
have him like on the edge up here.
Yeah, or Daredevil.
It's really nice, man. Really nice. How many more you got boxed up still?
I've got
'Cause
3
you-
boxes that have extras in them. I don't know how many I have in the boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
I started out with 142. We're down into the 120s right now.
Okay, that's good.
Pretty
You had a
good
bunch
stuff.
of them in the like loaded up, I noticed. So
Yep.
we've made ourselves over to another booth with a lot of Marvel Legends. You guys saw this as I walked by the first time, but we're actually kind of stopping and looking. He found Kate Bishop that he wants to grab. He's just kind of looking through things now here. So this is one of those days you just really just take your time. I mean, most conventions and things you go to are, oh, that's a nice Mark III right there. I like it with the open mask. I actually kind of like that one better than the one that's, yeah, the one that's there now at Target. I mean, the Target one that's there now does look really good, but I like that open mask on that one. That one's nice. It's a good one too. The Infinity Saga, I think, had some of the best in terms of like the movie figures. They were excellent. But yeah, I mean, there's so many here. I mean, you guys have kind of sat on this image for a second, so y'all can really kind of look through these and see what you want. I like the, man, I hate that people hated on the Maximum Hulk. I get it that he kind of ripped and stuff, but still a cool figure. I mean, it looks good in person. Really nice and big. All right, we already had to make our first run out to the car. Wanted to drop Lil Trippin's bag off, but Also, well, drop off some purchases that's been made. As I mentioned earlier, Kate Bishop, Lil Trippin picked that one up. He's trying to build the Khonshu figure, so he went ahead and picked up Howard the Duck. And I think he got the Iron Man Mark III that we were looking at earlier. Yeah, right there. This is so nice, man. I love the open mask and all the accessories that come with this one. It's a really nice figure. And then he also picked up the Blockies Venom here from Marvel Rivals. Ended up actually only getting it for $30, which is good because most of the places there had it for $40. But it's time to get back to the show. Let's go back. All right, we headed upstairs for a moment after the little run to the car, just before we go back down, just to see what all's up here. Last year, like I've mentioned already, like this area was way more populated with stuff. I know the panel rooms, I believe, are here. I don't know what time and what panels they're having, but we'll walk and take you through here real quick. Again, this is up on kind of like the main level as you come in. I don't know what all is back here. We're going to kind of poke our head around and see what might be back here in this area. This might be more of like the, more of a artist area. I really don't know. We're going to walk through it and find out. Oh, tabletop. It's tabletop area, looks like. That's cool. I dig that. Still have people coming in to the convention. As of right now, it's 11:35 and still a steady flow of people coming through. Let's take a look here. Just kind of scan of what's out here. Oh, the boys. I forgot that they made these, that NECA made the boys action figure. I need to watch this show. Admittingly, I've never watched it. I know, shame on me. It's something I should have checked out already.
The boys?
Yeah. I watched like the first or second episode. I've not, I got a couple of friends of mine that's a really big show that they like. See, we got some more stuff over here. I like the Dick Tracy stuff. You don't see a lot of Dick Tracy stuff. It's pretty cool. Flat top. Prune face, The Kid, such a good movie. I've never, you know, we need to watch that one, Dick Tracy. We've never watched it. So, cool. Well, let's head inside. There's a whole other room that's set up. I can already tell that there's a lot more stuff in here. So let's jump in. Got some classic Marvel Legends here. The old school Marvel Legends. It's a great Gambit. Back when Toy Biz was making all these. Yeah. Captain Power. And the Soldiers of the Future. I'm not familiar with Captain Power, but I like how their things look. Let's do a quick look through here. Oh, the Ninja Turtle bow and arrow back here. I like those. A glow bug. Dang, no joke. So it was like a little, let's just say like stuffed animal thing, but it would glow, and I feel like, I don't think it made any noise. I think it just basically lit up. Got some classic Batman back here. These are cool. Let's keep moving. Let's go over here to this side. And let's walk around. Robotech. These are cool. These are cool. A lot of Migos. Classic Migos. Got a couple of old TMNT things back there in the pack. You can probably see it back there in the backside. Some Sectars, Toxic Crusaders. I like all that. Got a whole thing here of loose turtles. I love it. Matter of fact, I don't think I actually have the Toon Mikey there. I'm trying to look to see if there's any of these that maybe I need to replace. There's a Muckman, and there's a Usagi that doesn't have ears broken off. And he's clean. And he's pretty clean. Yeah, like every one I had as a kid, I always broke the ears off.
And the blue thing on his shoulder.
Yep. You don't have a Joe eyeball in there to go with Muckman, do you? No.
You got any Dino Riders hiding out?
Let's see. I always like going through the loose figures, guys. And honestly, for like my vintage TMNT stuff, that's pretty much what I'm doing at this point, is just trying to put everything together that I can, you know, just by kind of going through some of the loose figs. Looks like there's actually a bunch of them back here too. So we got some Dragon Ball. Got Joe. I see some DC. It's a good amount of loose figs and stuff back here. Got a Blade back there. Lex Luthor, I see. Yeah, those are cool. Of course, a lot of Masters of the Universe. They do quite well at these conventions. Let's keep walking. Did you find anything over here? Nothing too wild? Whoa, I got you like crazy zoomed in. There we go. Let's look back here. Oh, I see some NECA stuff. You know, that's my cup of tea there. See what we got over here on the NECA side. We got some of the cartoon series, Sewer Heroes, Mondo Gecko. Oh, hey, there's the Shredder and the Splinter. I have the Shredder that's in that pack. I just never got the Splinter. How are you? Doing excellent, thank you.
Toys everywhere.
Lots of 90s toys. That's what I like.
My husband has the main booth.
All right, Lil Trippin thinks he has found something for me here. Let's see what he found. We've got some more. Ooh. Yeah, I like the plug. He got it. He got it in.
There you go.
Culture Collectibles, you said?
Pop Culture Collectibles.
Pop Culture Collectibles. All right, we do
Also,
have the 2 packs.
PCC.
PCC. Oh, yeah. Do you also go with the traditional wolf pack, you know, little wolf kiss?
That's kind of where it originated. I
Yeah,
kind of did the little twist
I see
on
the
it.
font on the NWO thing there.
Yeah. Just so, you know, that wrestling influence is still there.
Dude, yeah.
Love it. Where you guys from?
Murfreesboro, Nashville
Tennis?
area.
Oh, Nashville.
We're back downstairs. It's time to get back to the main show floor. The upstairs is cool. I like talking to Rodney. Big shout out to PCC. I don't know if they have any type of online retailing, but if so, you guys can go check out PCC. Okay, thank you. All right, we're back. We're going to start to the right this time. There's Matt over here at Toy Department. Toy Department, of course, being a massive store in Ohio, probably one of the biggest that's around. Look at this guy over here filming stuff. Hi guys. We're gonna continue to kind of go through. Right now it's about 2:18. Everything stays open until 6 this evening, and then they're gonna have the VIP media and lobby swap and stuff like that. After that, I think that starts roughly around 7:30. I think by that time we'll probably be pooped and crashed out. There's some hot spots for sure, like booths that definitely have a lot of people in them or a constant amount of people in them. Makes it a little hard to kind of get in and see some of the more specific items that are out here. So, yeah, come along with me. We're just going to keep walking. Maybe go back to this back corner. I don't feel like we've spent a lot of time back here at this point. So maybe we can dive in and really start looking and digging for some stuff. Got a couple of nice booths back here. I wasn't able to get in on the original pass-through things, so let's see. Got some old VHS here. Oh, nice. Star Wars Phantom Menace on VHS. It's always a good one. Let's see what else we have. Some old classic Disneys. I mean, if this isn't just nostalgia, like just these cases alone, I mean, you were the stuff if you walked in and you had a whole bunch of those cases. We came across a really decent booth here with a bunch of loose TMNT figures. Of course, the easiest one to spot here is the kind of the chromed out robotic foot soldier, which I showed you new in box earlier. $40 is actually not too bad. You got Sailor Mikey. Let's see, we got Pizza Face or I think that's his name. I always forget his name. But Wingnut. Got a few really good ones here. Just kind of looking through these. A few that actually I don't have. Taka and Razar, Muckman, Joe Eyeball, the Kangaroo. Forget his exact name. But yeah, these are all good to see. They got a few of them down here in the bags as well, which is interesting to see. So I have these to the Mike and Donnie, but they actually have the Raph and Leo from the Shogun series here. I like those quite a bit. But I don't think that's what we're going to necessarily pick up today, but yeah, pretty cool booth. Found some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This one, Technodrome. Guys, yeah, I've got my Technodrome set up. They want $350 for that one. I've actually got all of those here, but I just wanted to kind of look through which ones that they have. Essentially graded. I mean, all of these, from what I can see, are all graded figures that are here. They got a Sandstorm in the back. Sandstorm's pretty cool, and I really like how CAS does this with loose figures. Like, you know, like instead of like putting the wings on them, they take the wings off and put them on the side, and how they mount up. You know, the weapons rack as well as the, you know, the katanas there. And yeah, wow, look at this, $450 on that guy. And this is one of the first things I saw coming in, $2,800 for the new 6 van. I mean, the box is great. I mean, not as good as this Foot Crusher. This box definitely beats mine. It's $1,500. And then of course Shogun Shote over here as well, $1,500. These are some high dollar Ninja Turtles, but you know, they're quite sought after and coveted pieces in the collection for sure. I wonder if they would have any interest at all in well, what I brought to sell. I'll show you that in just a moment. Wow, I've never seen this. Movie Action Leo bonus pack includes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 DVD here. And what's interesting about this is it's actually kind of like the second generation of the Ninja Turtles sort of meshed up with the movie. I think that's interesting. I did catch this too. This is most likely the Amazon box or packaging. They want $80 for it, which is a very fair price. You've got essentially the remake of the Sewer. That's actually really, really cool. I've been wanting to order this for quite some time, and $80 is pretty good. Get your movie Super Shredder. I'm not looking to buy any of them in package. I'm more of looking for things loose at this point. So Sasquatch Toys and Comics is where I picked up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 figures, and Lil Trippin just found a Red Skull down here. They were asking $15 for it, and he's gonna go see if they'll take $10 to add it into his collection. So let's see if he's successful. Well, looks like you got it there. Does this have any? Oh, this is the other Khonshu figure. Dude, you're gonna have this one done.
I need this one done because all the missed pieces I found Scarlet Witch for $10, and we just got Howard for $10. So all we're missing is He Who Remains, and so technically we had to get Scarlet Witch, which I might get later, and then after that I haven't seen He Who Remains, but maybe the last one for that one. Same thing with I found She-Hulk and another one for Infinity Ultron. And then we're just missing Sharon Carter if we get those two.
All right, guys. So as I've shown you recently, we had found the Slam Dunkin' Don in the collection. We had him set up, but today I sent him on to a new home. We found some guys here who wanted to take him, and I will let them have him. So that being said, guys, where can they find you guys? Where could they maybe find this at? You know.
So I'm Memories Mercantile on Instagram. Sell on eBay. If you're local to Atlanta area, I've got a booth in Marietta, Georgia. Big Shanty Antiques.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys, Memories Mercantile, give them a check out, and they might have a Slam Dunkin' Don for you there. So if so, grab it. And they got a lot of other things I was showing you around the booth a little earlier today. I mean, some obvious grails here on the shelves, and you can still get even some of them carded. So, I mean, Metal Mutants, I mean, that's a pretty hard one to find. It's not super rare, expensive wise, but still just kind of hard to come across. So, guys, thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Man, great to do business with you all, and enjoy your new white jersey done.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. All right, we are kind of making our last few walkthroughs here. We've really just kind of, I don't know, just chilled out. That's really wanted to do this year, was more or less just chill out. I didn't want to come here and, you know, beat myself up, you know, trying to, you know, get everything filmed and do all these things. I wanted to just make sure we spent time with our buddy Lil Trippin there, and Matt has, I think, enjoyed himself as well. He's just kind of gone and got lost today, but he's out here somewhere. We'll find him at some point, but it's a little after 4. There's probably about an hour and a half or so left of the show today. And of course, we're going to be back here tomorrow as well. We're just going to do everything really, I think, in one video here. We're tired. I mean, obviously we were up at 3 o'clock this morning, had to hit the road quite early to get down here. So we're kind of calling it a wraps here for today. But so we're just kind of moseying, walking around, talking to people, meeting new friends, which is really cool. And if you've been somebody that I've met today or has stopped me or met me, you know, thanks so much for doing that. It was really cool to meet you. And hopefully we can stay connected. So if you were at Toylanta, you're watching this, throw some comments down there. Be like, hey, I was there. I saw you in the Ninja Turtle shirt, dude. You know, let's get connected. But anyway, yeah, we're going to continue just to walk around, kind of get a vibe for things. We're probably going to go to the hotel shortly and start to wind ourselves down a little bit. But for now, I'm just going to take you on. Let's see what the show's like with about an hour and a half to go. It's nice because you finally get to a point where you can just walk around and look at things like Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. I checked these out last year. They had a lot of these figures, and man, I really like the indie stuff. It's kind of grown on me. I don't really know all the lore or all the stories behind a lot of these different brands. Like, for instance, like you have Marauder here, right? Gun Runners. You know, they're basically kind of like a super highly detailed G.I. Joe. I showed a little bit of these whenever we came in earlier, but I mean, you can see really the detail on these figures are so good. I mean, really, really good. It's, I don't know, it's like the G.I. Joe I guess you wish you had at some point. Pretty cool. And then here's a closer look at some of the others that are sitting out here, just for you to really see. Now, I think you actually can build these things, because I do see a thing like a bin over here to the right where you can, you know, put some of these together yourself. This guy right here is just cracking me up. I can't help it. That's too funny. We got a bright sun. We went ahead and actually headed on out, and we're all getting hungry, man. Plus, we're gonna be back tomorrow, so we figure we can kind of finish making our rounds and stuff tomorrow. It was nice because it really started to clear out in there, and you could really, you know, get deep into some hunting. But it's time to get to the car. All right, we're all in the hotel. I think we were just really tired. We basically just like crashed right out of the con, got in the car, came back over here, hit the hotel room, and now it's time to get some food. And literally, we've all been like this. Like, you see Lil Trippin over here behind me. We just came in and literally just chilled out for a few minutes. They've got the whole lobby swap thing going on tonight, which I think we've contemplated going, but I think we're all so tired. I don't know if we'll make it, but you know, this is what getting up at like 3 in the morning does to you. But anyway, you know, we're energized, we're charged, we're here for it. Yeah, everything died, had to charge everything. Now it's time to get some grub. So yeah, sorry, it was probably a little weird transition, just like leaving the con and coming right over here. But we literally, it was like all found each other, and we were just like, yeah, let's go. It's time to go get in the hotel. So, but we'll take you along with this. We're just gonna go grab a quick bite this evening, and of course we still got tomorrow as well. So, but anyway, yeah. With that said, it's time for us to go eat. We're hungry. So we're staying here at the Courtyard Marriott, just not far from the Gas South Convention Center. And it's actually really quick. I mean, you could probably walk over to this hotel. After all the walking we've done today, we're certainly not walking anymore, but I think we're gonna go get some Jim and Nick's barbecue, something that Matt doesn't get to have very often, and they actually got one really closely. So we're gonna go get this man some barbecue and go fill our tummies, relax for a little bit. Switched over to the DJI, so things might look a little bit different. And I have terrible lighting. There we go, the light's in my face now, but let's go eat. All right, we've landed at Jim and Nick's here. This is a really good barbecue place. I mean, overall, for some corporate barbecue. If you guys have never been to one, I do encourage you to stop if you like barbecue. I mean, it's certainly consistent. You know, they got all the typical things here. You've got your smoked wings for shareables, you know, brisket, deviled eggs. Yeah, I got my eyes already on some deviled eggs. But yeah, here's a little shot just over some of the stuff that they offer. We usually come in and like to get like a plate where you can pick a couple different types of meats that you want. And yeah, I mean, but it's all pretty much here, whether you want to eat it just like, you know, as it is. You get trimmings and things with it. They have really good turnip greens or collard greens, excuse me. You can see here all the different trimmings and stuff they have. But man, I mean, first and foremost, the smell just knocks you away. You can smell the barbecue and the smoke just as soon as you come in. And I mean, the place is really cool too. I mean, it's got all the typical, you know, vibes of a good barbecue joint, including the smell. Pretty good place. I'm ready for food to come out. I know Matt's starving. Everybody here is hungry. I mean, we've all been going all day long today, so it's time to pig out. So the only thing left here is pure destruction. I didn't even show.
That left food.
Yeah, I didn't even show my plate, but yeah, we pigged out. I think this is gonna do us in, y'all. We might go to Walmart, do a little, you know, cause why not? You know, go to Walmart, do some toy hunting. So, but anyway, that was good. I'm quite full. So we're here editing the end of the video, and I realized that I had a lot more footage than I thought I had from Toylanta. So as I said originally in the video, I was going to make this into 2 parts, and then I kind of went back on that. I was like, I'm just going to make one mega video. But yeah, you know, we're obviously like in the 40-minute range, and for all you troopers that stuck around this far, thanks so much, you know, for watching the videos, supporting us, helping us grow, get our names out there, and be able to just kind of meet more people in the community. For me, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, Trippin over toys, you'll know that, you know, for me, the people is really what all this is about. But anyway, so we're here at the video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here, and I am gonna have a part 2 coming soon. I'm gonna start working on that video just as soon as we get this one out, and that way we can kind of see what our Sunday looked like. We definitely had more pickups on Sunday, so you'll want to stick around. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and tune in so you don't miss the part 2 video of Toylanta. But until then, have a wonderful one. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.